Wins 8. To Porzingis. Runner here.
Nossa, bolinha dessa não cai, cara. É isso que eu fico injuriado.
Alonzo Trier to Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan.
Embaixo da cesta a gente não consegue fazer o ponto,
Come on,
cara.
DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Jaylen Brown.
Boa, Jaylen Brown.
Looking to push. To Hayward. For 3. Misfires. It's no good. Smith now.
Péssimo
into the front
arremesso
court.
também.
Lead stands at 10. Screen coming. Alonzo Trier to Dennis Smith Jr.
Hey, you know this is bucket.
Not that time.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. I got more.
Horford off the iron. No good. Pass taken away by the Celtics. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Irving. Kyrie Irving.
É
He's
que
2 for
enfim
5.
caiu uma
Not
bolinha, hein?
great, but trending. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a
Sequência
young
de
man
erros,
growing
jogo
up in New
feio.
Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie
Vamos
Irving
dar
is that he
descanso aqui pro
always loves the
Horford.
big stage, making the game-winning shot in Game
colocar
7.
o
He will
Theis.
continue to do so when he surrounds himself
No
with
lugar do
great,
Porzingis, a
inspiring
gente
leaders
coloca o
with the
Theis.
likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Smith to the basket, but it stays out. Irving. Count the basket. 2 more
Quase essa
points
bola
in the
não cai, hein?
paint.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
The possession lies with New York. Smith. Probing the defense.
Vamos forçar o erro dos caras. Boa, Kyrie.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Now down 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Here comes the screen. Irving. Won't go. To Jaylen Brown. That's what
Aê,
you
Jason
like to see
Tatum.
off the pick and roll. Nice,
Boa
easy
jogada,
basket.
Tatum.
They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Boa, tomamos. Caramba, eu consegui fazer a finta, ainda bem que deu certo. Na hora que eu joguei pra direita, ele voltou pro outro lado.
Smith with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. And they call the foul.
Faltinha besta, não era pra mim ter feito essa falta.
Just a tic-tac foul.
We have both squads set to make some
Tá
moves
bom,
right
deixa o
now.
Kyrie descansar um pouco ali.
To Moutier.
Ah, não deixar os caras fazer arremesso fácil não.
To Ntilikina. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Count the basket.
Caramba, toda hora eles estão conseguindo matar essa bola no estouro do cronômetro.
Celtics have it. Mitchell Robinson with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
Vamos conseguir abrir um bom espaço pro Rozier ali, mesmo assim.
Count the basket at the rim.
Mesmo assim ele não conseguiu matar a bola, cara.
Deep three at the buzzer. The first quarter's complete. The Knicks have the lead.
Vamos lá, estamos no jogo ainda. A gente tá precisando um pouquinho mais de paciência aqui no ataque.
Jay, one quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Let's get out of here. Come on.
Shot from the lane won't go. Can't connect from inside.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy
Isso que
chip.
eu falo com a nossa bola não
Yes,
cai.
it drops. A little drama on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nice pass to
Boa,
set things
Ty.
up.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Neely Kina with the basketball. Up 6. Short jumper stays out. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the right corner.
Oh, you guarding me? Please give me the ball. Please give me the ball.
And they call the foul.
Cai essa
Jay
bola, hein?
was there too late.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
First one, count it.
Ô, delay.
And gets both to
Conseguimos
drop at
converter
the
os
line.
dois.
New York in control of the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive.
Vou melhorar essa defesa aqui.
Moutier. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Able to
Ah, que
convert
isso,
inside.
Morris.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Não vai deixar o cara dar um giro desse em você mesmo.
Here comes the screen.
Watch that cutter.
Hayward to Marcus Morris. And he
Bela
finishes
bola,
at the
Hayward.
rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
A gente tem que colocar o time todo no jogo.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Moutier. Down to 5 on the 24.
Boa, bela marcação. É isso que eu tô falando.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Rozier.
Vamos pro jogo, Rozier.
Probing the defense. Mitchell Robinson rejects it.
Caraca.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Full throttle right to the basket
Não,
for the deuce.
roubou a bola na
Again,
transição,
Ed, if
é
you made it to
caixão e
this
bela
level,
preta.
you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if
Ah.
you're not known for it.
Para com isso,
Neely
mano.
Kina into the front court. Looking to make something happen. It's
A bola ainda
good.
cai
And
ainda.
one.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw
muita
right there from the
sacanagem.
defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed the foul shot.
Bem feito, a bola não caiu, vai roubar outro.
Rozier with it. Down 8.
Take a roll right here.
Screen coming.
Olha,
Down the lane. Shot won't fall. To Moutier. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint,
Não,
you
vem,
need to
galera.
finish just like that.
Celtics have it.
Right here, y'all. Get yours. I got ball. I got ball. Watch the pick. Watch the pick on your right.
Boa,
Emphatic
Rei.
slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a
Bela
player who
enterrada.
can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Jordan. Moutier.
Vai matar outra bola no milagrosa aí no estouro do cronômetro.
Over to the right side. 4-3. Not going down here. Nice touch around the basket.
Quando o
With
cara
the
não
tip.
mata, eu vou
Strong
pego no
finish. That's
rebote
what
ali
you
na
need,
briga embaixo do
regardless of
garrafão.
contact, focusing on the rim.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. They find themselves down 10. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Throws it
Toca a
down.
bola errada.
Oh, right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Hayward. And throws it down.
Hein, Hayward.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Moutier into the front court. His team leads it by 10.
Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá.
Here comes the screen.
Boa, bela bola,
Austin with the
Rozier.
basketball.
Tá, caramba, na hora que eu ia partir
To
pra
Marcus Morris.
cesta.
Screen coming.
Screen.
Throws it down.
Boa, boa bola, Tatum.
Oh man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked
Tá
that thing like a
funcionando
tennis
aqui o
ball.
pick and
Looked
roll.
like that in his hand. Moutier with it up top. His team on top by 8.
Essa bola caiu, mano. Que roubo, cara.
That boy's living his best life.
Tá todo desequilibrado.
Rozier into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Marcus Morris.
Conseguimos tirar o DeAndre Jordan dali do garrafão, mas o Marcus Morris me erra uma bola dessa, cara.
To Jordan.
Aí não pode, nem se me mata.
To Moutier. Shot clock winding down. And he scores on the step
acredito,
back.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Incrível, os caras não erram uma na hora que tá pra estourar o cronômetro.
Second quarter.
Vamos trocar o time todo.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for New York, number 11, Frank Ntilikina.
Irving to Porzingis. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Ah, não acredito.
And a whistle.
Ah, his timing was a tad
O
bit
cara
off.
deixou a bola escapar, juiz.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Falta é essa que você inventou aí?
To Moutier.
Vamos lá, não vamos desanimar não. Apesar de estar pelão pra caramba,
Gets a shot
nós
up.
estamos no
off
jogo
the
ainda.
mark. Celtics have it. Porzingis to Marcus Morris. Nothing going here on that drive. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line. Kyrie Irving at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet.
Bolinhas boas pra cair da gente, não cai, né?
And hits the first free throw.
Entering the game for the Boston Celtics, number 42, Al Horford.
Boa, primeiro lance convertido. Segundo lance também.
Knocks down a pair. Possession lies with New York. Ntilikina.
Boa. Vamos jogar com calma. Linda bola, Kyrie.
Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind,
vacilando. 3 faltas já com o Kyrie.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Parar de fazer falta com ele aqui, senão... Daqui a pouco ele tá fora do jogo.
Ntilikina, terrific vision. Kevin Knox powers it through.
Vamos feio na marcação agora,
not
hein?
just for yourself. That's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Rozier.
Rozier.
Lost it
Tomou
with 4 to shoot.
Porzingis.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Let's see what the Knicks can do
Porzingis
here.
tá me saindo uma bela decepção, hein?
Ntilikina to Alonzo Trier.
Errando essas bolinhas embaixo do garrafão, meu. Não pode, cara. Terra na cabeça dele, Horford.
Cleans it up.
Tapinha do Jaylen Brown não caiu.
To Jordan. Rims out.
Jogar.
Kyrie
Calma,
across the
calma,
timeline.
calma. Vamos trabalhar a bola.
Trailing by 10. To Horford. No good and no
Puta,
foul.
tá difícil, hein, galera. Não tá caindo a bola.
Kevin Knox.
Os caras não estão indo pra enterrada, a bola não tá
And that
caindo.
footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Rozier with it. Down 12. Now the Celtics going
Complicado.
to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
É que não tem o que fazer, né, mano? Wanamaker.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Porzingis.
Subbing in for the Celtics, number 37.
To Horford. And
Boa,
finishes.
boa jogada,
Jay, you
Porzingis.
know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Alonzo Trier to Dennis Smith Jr. Here comes the screen. from long range. Buries it on the
Ô,
catch and
louco.
shoot.
And let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Here comes the screen. Irving.
Nossa, tomei um... O cara roubou a bola de mim agora que eu nem vi.
Smith into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Takes it right to the rim.
Meio de
Lot of
3 o
contact
cara
there,
consegue fazer a
but they
bandeja.
say no foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming.
É hoje, hein?
Made in this one.
Juiz nunca dá essa falta, né? Olha a falta que ele dá.
Smith to Kevin Knox.
Que isso, mano.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Al Horford snares the rebound.
Screen coming left.
Porzingis with
Boa,
the slam.
Porzingis.
Number 0, Jason Tatum.
Deep three at the buzzer.
Só
First
faltava
half in the
cair
books.
também, né,
The
meu?
Knicks are way out in front.
Caramba, galera. Tá embaçado, hein, meu? 13 pontinhos de diferença. Vamos lá, vamos buscar isso aí no segundo tempo.
The Knicks worked hard for their halftime lead. They decided to make back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Tamo no jogo, tamo no jogo.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. The deficit now up to 13. Has a chance. How you crank
Boa,
this
belo
leads to that.
espaço
Nice
aberto
pump
aqui
fake.
pelo Rozier.
The okey doke. Let's see
A
if he'll try
bola
that
foi
one again.
linda, hein? Bela, bela bola do Rozier. Lindo espaço, a gente
Knicks
conseguiu
with
abrir
the
ali.
basketball. Smith. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
You
Boa,
go
parece
back
que o
to the
time tá
principles, things that
conseguindo.
we started working on when we were in
adquirir
first and second
confiança
grade. It's called
novamente.
the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
A
Opa,
drive to the
subiu lá
basket, but
no
it
céu
somehow
agora, hein?
stays out.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
Wide open look won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Horford.
Boa, Horford. Linda a bola do Horford
And
também.
Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a
Parece que a
fast-paced league.
conversinha do
Either the
Brad
coaches
Stevens no
adapt or they be
intervalo
left
tá dando
behind.
frutos.
Smith to Jordan. It goes down.
Olha que a gente não tava tão mal na
And that may
marcação
not have
agora,
been a
hein?
gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Rozier into the front court. His guys down 11. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. To Porzingis. Here's a chance from long range. And
Boa,
Kristaps Porzingis,
Porzingis.
all in one motion. Rises for
Bela
the
bola,
three.
garoto.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule.
Enfim caiu uma bolinha de 3, nossa.
Smith to Kevin Knox. Al Horford.
Boa, Horford. A gente tem que pegar esse rebote.
Trying to cash in. Smith with
Isso.
the shot. It won't fall.
And even his easy shots look difficult. It seems like the defense has completely disrupted his game. The bumping and pushing is really
Vamos
throwing him
trabalhar a
off.
bola.
To Horford. From the painted area, won't go
O
down.
Horford não caiu.
Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Shot from in close.
Chorou, mas não
good.
caiu a bolinha do Tatum.
Smith with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. To Kevin Knox.
Vamos lá, marcação em cima desse Kevin Knox aqui. Isso.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
Essa bolinha no contra-ataque não pode errar.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Teve jeito, foi falta do Horford mesmo.
The free throw, good. And they add
3
one more to the lead. It's up to 11. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Horford. Knicks come away with it.
Tocar errado aí me quebra, hein?
Has a look. Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking? Irving into the front court. Trailing by 11. Screen coming. Irving to Horford. Rises for the slam. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Over to the right side. Here comes the
Grande
screen.
Jordan ali tá acabando com a estamina do Horford.
Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Kyrie with the rock. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
Tá, né? O
That's
DeAndre
his
Jordan é um
third block
monstro
this
ali,
evening.
cara.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence
Você
to
passa
really
na
apply more
marcação, ele
pressure.
vem na cobertura e te engole no topo.
Irving with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. To Horford. Out of bounds the call. Last
Nada de
touch by
falta.
Frank Ntilikina. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams
Cansou,
making
cansou. O
changes.
Horford tá cansado.
Into the game for the Knicks, number 21, Damian Dotson.
Irving to Porzingis. Tough looking
Boa,
shot there.
Porzingis.
Still gets it to go down.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the
9
versatility
pontinhos pra
plus the
ele.
mindset, game over.
To Jordan. Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates
Cara
are
voou pra
unselfish
enterrar a
and
bola
make
na
sure that you
cabeça
get the
ali.
ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Irving to Porzingis. Whoa, what a
É, o
finish.
Porzingis.
Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
New York Knicks basketball. Neely Kina to Kevin Knox. Defense making the ball handler work. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Já ia subir ali no Eurostep, hein?
Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down.
Boa. A gente tem a chance de cortar a diferença agora para 9 pontos. Boa, Curry.
The possession lies with New York. To Kevin Knox.
Os caras estão cheios das jogadinhas de efeito, cheios das brincadeirinhas. 3 segundos do Rozier, cara. Deu 3 segundos da defesa. Inacreditável isso.
Got it at the line. Time to shuffle
Não
things
sei
up.
não, mas esse joguinho tá de palhaçada, viu? Até 3 segundos tá dando.
To Neely Kina.
Só porque a gente conseguiu cortar a diferença para 9 pontos.
Keep on trying.
Ah,
Shot's
não.
no good there. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre
É
Jordan.
isso.
He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball.
Sacanagem.
He's in the zone by himself.
É muita sacanagem.
Here comes the screen. To Porzingis. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. And he
Boa,
slams it down.
Porzingis.
Big
Enterra na
finish for
cabeça
Kristaps
deles.
Porzingis.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
New York in control of the basketball. Neely Kina. Doesn't have it.
A
And
gente não
a
tá
putback
conseguindo pegar
slam.
um rebote, hein, cara.
Look out. Freight train
Estamos
coming through.
sofrendo aqui no garrafão.
Here's Irving into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Marcus Morris.
Boa, Morris.
Fake to help on that one.
You know, from
Tentei
a play
fazer
guard
fake ali,
perspective, one of
mas
the things that
quando
I
eu vi o
learned when I
marcador já
played
tava
in the league
longe.
was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to
12
the
pontos
three-point
pro
line.
DeAndre
Because they knew
Jordan.
they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Rozier. To Porzingis. Slams it
Boa,
down.
boa. Deu um mismatch ali.
And when you
Com
get your prescription,
Porzingis.
you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Neely Kina with the basketball. His team leads it by 10.
Boa, Curry.
Knocked loose. Into the front
É
court,
isso,
it's Irving.
garoto.
He'll run the
Toma na
offense.
enterrada.
Draws the foul.
Enterra
And
essa bola,
Porzingis will go to the
Porzingis.
line to shoot two.
Smart
Vai
play
dar
to rip
bandeja,
through the
cara.
extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 0, Jason Tatum.
Goes
Boa,
2 for 2
conseguimos
at the
trazer a
line.
diferença para 8 pontos.
Neely Kina into the front court. His team on top by 8.
Right. ISO.
Screen coming.
Que isso?
And
O jogador
countered
ganhou
at the
vida
rim.
própria ali, pulou sozinho.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming.
Screen.
Irving to Porzingis.
Falta no Porzingis novamente. Mas eu vou te falar, ele não enterra um, hein, cara. Em vez de ir pra enterrada, ele dá essa bandejinha aí, não tá com nada. Essa bandejinha dele aí tá furada, mano. Péssimo arremesso.
Ntilikina with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. New York with 4 to shoot. Off the mark. Not a
Nós
high
marcamos
percentage
bem,
shot.
hein?
We call some of these players practice players. You know the
Belíssima
guys that make
marcação.
5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
The Celtics down to 4
Como
in the shot
tira
clock.
da Andre Jordan,
On a
mano? Ser
pass
mais rápido
stolen
que o
by the
Tatum,
Knicks.
cara.
To Ntilikina.
Não pode, mano.
Ntilikina slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Rozier. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Tive que fazer a falta com o Kyrie ali, mas só faltava a bola cair também, né? Caraca, meu.
Frank Ntilikina has got 2 shots coming.
Que
For his
bola
career,
besta.
72%. Nope, first one does
Mas
not.
valeu a pena ter feito a falta. Ficar esperto aqui nesse rebote.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Irving brings the ball up court. Nothing going here on that drive. Surveys the floor. Irving. Goes reverse.
Bela
to
bola,
lay it in.
Thais.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass.
Só
Pass is one of the most
faltava, né?
brilliant
Matar
things
essa
we
bola
have in this game.
desequilibrada desse jeito.
To Irving. Slam dunk.
Boa,
This type
boa,
of game
Thais.
needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most
Conseguimos
brilliant things we have in
diminuir a
this game.
There's
diferença,
the buzzer.
galera.
3 quarters complete. The
Último
Knicks have
quarto
the
pra
lead.
gente conseguir tirar essa diferençazinha aí.
The Knicks to
Tá
inbound
apenas
here.
7
Start the
pontos.
4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you
Tem
go
que ter
into the fourth
paciência
quarter,
aqui na
it's
defesa,
0-0.
paciência
You
no
have to play the
ataque.
game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. If you can win that
Isso.
game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Aí vem essas bolas mentirosas que o cara adivinha onde a gente vai jogar, né?
But in a playoff game, it will.
A pass taken away by the Celtics. It's a big
Bela
finish.
bola, Thais.
Whoa, he got
Tá
up
jogando
there.
muito esse
Just showing you
menino.
that 40-inch vertical.
5 pontos.
Moutier into the front court. Leads 5.
Vamos segurar aqui na defesa. Tem essas bolinhas mentirosas, hein? Isso.
Defense was all over him. Irving into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Nothing going here on that drive.
Nossa.
Out of bounds off of Irving.
Foi direto pelo trás da bola.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Turnover esquisito esse.
Possession lies with New York. Smith to Moutier.
Vamos lá, com paciência aqui. Opa, conseguimos puxar a cadeira bonito ali agora.
To Jaylen Brown. Tatum. No good. Horford to Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
Acredito, cara.
Smith.
Acredito.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner.
A gente consegue recuperar uma bola linda dessa. Marcação em cima. Ah, não acredito. O cara mata uma bola de 3 dessa, mano.
Irving to Horford. Mitchell Robinson pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Gets it to go.
Tava me dar outro toco, né?
A lot of contact, but no foul.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Celtics have it. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
And you always like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep
bela bola, Curry. Que linda bola.
Well done.
Diferença em 4 pontos. Faltando 8 minutos para acabar o quarto.
To Moutier.
Vamos lá, Boston. Atenção na defesa, atenção.
Has a chance, knocks it down off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Timeout Boston as they'll make sure they're all on the same page.
O Porzingis está muito mal. Vou deixar ele lá no banco. Vou manter o Tatum e o Morris em quadra. Vai sair o Morris. Eu vou deixar o... Vamos deixar o Morris em quadra. Deixar o Tatum dar uma descansada.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Into the game for the Boston Celtics. Number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Kyrie Irving.
Curry, boa, Curry. Tá doutrinando. 15 pontos pra fera.
Might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Aí é muita habilidade com um cara só.
Brown with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Here comes the screen. To Horford.
Boa, Horford. A diferença cai só para 2. 6 minutos e 56 para acabar o quarto.
In the front court comes Smith. Lead is 2.
O jogo começa a ficar bom nos seus minutos finais. Pau a pau, puxou uma carteira.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Jaylen Brown.
Caramba, essa bola eu vi ela caindo, hein, meu.
Shot clock winding down.
Whoa, get that out of here.
Andre Jordan é um monstro, mano. Ele não caiu na minha finta ali.
I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Achei que ia estar bom, mas estava em movimento ainda.
But there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. Jordan. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Irving, the drive, right to the basket. Dennis Smith Jr. sends it away. Ooh, 5 now. Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
No, I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Tentar converter esses dois lances com o Al Horford pra gente empatar o jogo. Cai. Chorou, mas caiu e a gente consegue empatar o jogo. 5 minutos, esse jogo tá prometendo no finalzinho, hein?
Just underway in this fourth quarter. Counted.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Isso daí sem chance de marcar.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving, smothering D. Smith with the basketball. 2-point advantage.
Tentei cavar uma faltinha de 3 ali, mas não rolou não, viu?
Fires the 3. That one off the mark.
Que é isso, mano?
He shoots off the mark. The foul won't go either.
Pensei que ia perder o rebote de novo.
Irving with the basketball. His group now down 2. Here comes the screen.
Your world.
5 seconds to shoot. Irving. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Neely Kina to Alonzo Trier. Trying to cash in. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Here comes the screen. Irving curling inside and stuffs it
Boa,
down.
Horford.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Smith into the front court. Leads up
Concentrar nessa
pocket.
defesa.
Neely Kina. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Boa, bela
Here's
marcação.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Oh, yeah, this breakfast, lunch, and dinner right there.
Nothing going here on that drive. In the slam.
Linda bola.
How about right after the
Linda
dunk, he looks
bola.
right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then
86
gets
a
his team set.
86.
Those are people that are able to lead men.
2 minutos e 42 para encerrar o jogo.
Smith to the basket,
Boa,
but it stays
bela
out.
defesa.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Here comes the screen. Irving to Horford. And finishes
Ela,
strong.
DeAndre Jordan tá cansado e o Boston Celtics passa à frente, faltando 2 minutos e 14.
I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately
Tá
led to the
saindo o
other teams'
Hayward, não,
demise.
vamos
If
tirar
that's
o
an
Horford.
epidemic, sign me up.
Vamos colocar o Porzingis. Caramba. Vou colocar o Thais, tá descansado. Vou colocar o Jason Tatum em quadra.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Smith.
For the New York Knicks, number 21, Damian Johnson.
Isso.
Doesn't
Vamos
have the
fazer eles
touch. No good.
arremessarem pressionado.
To Irving. Tatum. That's no good. Great dish to set it up. Gets it at the top of the key. Alonzo Trier to Dennis Smith Jr. Lets it fly from long range, and Dennis Smith Jr.
Esse Dennis Smith Jr. é muito chato, mano.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Boa, Thais. Boa, Hayward.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup
Pontinho
at
na
the rim
frente.
definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Smith with it up top. His guys now down by a point. To Alonzo Trier.
Watch cutter, watch cutter, watch cutter.
Linda roubada de bola. Não. Essas roubadas de bola eu tô vacilando, meu.
To Dennis Smith Jr.
Pressionado.
And the finish.
Ela matou a bola pressionada, a marcação tava boa.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Here comes the screen.
Come screen left, come screen left.
Hayward. Yes.
2 pontos e a falta. Boa jogada, Thais.
So many times we get on the defender for
Fala no
quote-unquote
ouvido dele, fala que ele é
letting the
fraco,
offensive
fala.
player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky
Vamos
bounce,
abalar o
but more
psicológico
often
dos
than
caras.
not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Boa bola, garoto. Tá jogando bem pra caramba. Vamos ver se a gente consegue converter esse lance livre, hein? Mal pra caramba, mas a bola caiu. Tem hora que tem que a sorte tem que ajudar um pouco também. A marcação sai errado, o cara vai lá, faz a cesta rapidinho.
And easy to get back on defense.
E mata a gente, né?
comes the screen.
Sure, you want to do this?
Irving. Perfect feed to set
Uma
up the
boa
basket.
bola do Thais. Está sendo o homem do jogo. 27 segundos para acabar o jogo. 2 pontos na frente. Agora a gente tem que se concentrar nessa defesa aqui. Fazer de tudo para conseguir segurar. Vamos lá, Boston.
To Kevin Knox.
Vamos segurar aqui essa defesa. Tentaram fazer a troca ali. Saiu com a bola. 13 segundos. Agora eles vão vir aqui marcar marcação alta para tentar a falta, né? Não falei? Eles tinham que vir aqui para tentar a falta. Agora é a hora da pressão, hein? Não pode errar o lance livre, cara. A gente tem a chance de levar a diferença para 3 pontos. Acertamos o primeiro. E olha que tá difícil pra caramba, né? Quanto mais pressão, tá um pedacinho de unha ali do release, né? Uma parte verdinha. Em busca da nossa primeira vitória. Sob pressão, conseguimos converter os dois. Cortamos a diferença para 5. Kyrie Irving tá cansado. Linda bola, conseguimos fazer uma boa defesa. Agora a vaca deitou. Agora a vaca deitou. 2.8 segundos para acabar o jogo. Jason Tatum já converteu o primeiro lance livre, cortando a diferença para 6 pontos. Vamos conquistando a nossa primeira vitória fora de casa. Tinha que ser contra os Knicks mesmo, né? Bela vitória, o Boston Celtics consegue a sua primeira vitória, 99-93, fora de casa. Tapa na cara. Lindo, lindo. Belo jogo, jogo difícil. Vamos ver aqui o jogador da partida.
Kyrie Irving,
o melhor jogador do jogo, da partida. Realmente doutrinou o menino. 17 pontos. Vamos ver as melhores jogadas da partida. As 3 melhores jogadas. Terceiro lugar ficando aí para o New York Knicks com DeAndre Jordan. Segundo lugar, uma enterrada do Horford depois do pick and roll. Temos aqui mais uma jogada de pick and roll com enterrada do Horford, com vontade, com raiva. Beleza, galera, conseguimos conquistar aqui a nossa primeira vitória, ficando 1-2 na conferência aqui na temporada regular. Eu vou encerrando esse vídeo por aqui. Se inscrevam aí no nosso canal, deixem seu comentário, ativem o sininho de notificação e deixem aquele like. Beleza, galera? Valeu, falou!